Hello everyone, I am Bhagyashree from the Computer Department of FCRIT and I'm here to have a conversation about careers with Mr. Dipanjan Lamture. Starting with a brief introduction about our speaker for today, Mr. Dipanjan graduated in 2016 from the Electrical Engineering branch of FCRIT. During his final year of engineering, he co-founded and worked on a startup called Comic Owl, which was focused on content creation and selling merchandise. Post-engineering, he completed his MBA in marketing, where he interned with a digital marketing team of HDFC Bank. This intrigued him about market research and led him to join the market research industry. Currently, he works as a digital analytics associate at ZS Associates. As a part of his job, he designs surveys, performs data analysis, and comes up with insights that provide an optimum solution to the client's problem. Welcome aboard, sir. Could you describe your current role in detail?
Yeah, so my current role revolves around as a start, I design surveys. So let's say a client comes up with a problem that they want to track a particular product and on how it's doing, how well it's performing compared to their competitors, or they want to, let's say, track the newly product that they have launched and they want to get insights about, well, in which cities it's performing well and in which cities it's not, or they have already launched a product and how's the feedback from the customers they are getting in. So I work on that kind of projects. So basically the project starts with designing the survey. Then I design the surveys according to the objectives that are defined by the client, that are aligned by the client as well as us. And then pretty much there is also vendor management involved, where I choose vendors on collecting the samples or collecting the data per se. So they collect the data and give us the data, and after that comes the crucial part, which involves data analysis. Then there's a lot of statistics involved and performing some complex analysis using some tools whenever required, tools like R or maybe let's say SQL. And then comes the part where I deliver the presentation to the clients, and then we basically deliver it and provide whatever insights they had expected or some other important insights related to their product. Yeah, so that's pretty much my role at ZS Current.
So what are the challenges that you face on a daily basis in your job?
Yeah, so initially when I joined the market research industry, I used to face a lot of problem with statistics. So there's one thing that if in any analytics field, you can ask any person what are the two most important subjects, they'll say maths and statistics. So maths, basically coming from a STEM background, I think all of us are pretty good at maths, considering all the double integration and derivation that we have done in our engineering days. But the one important thing would be, I would like you to say that if statistics was involved in our curriculum during our engineering days, that would have helped a lot. But it was a part of my curriculum in my MBA, but it's not that much detailed. So that when coming into this market research industry, statistics plays a significant role. So choosing what type of tests to do on that data and all, like sampling and all. So that was a challenge that I faced, but you start learning on the job when you're into such kind of into management consulting and such kind of roles. It becomes a necessity that you learn through every year on this.
So what is the path that one should follow for management consulting according to you?
So in my terms, in my case, basically what was happened that my engineering grades were pretty much bad. Like I had around 5.83 CGPA, and with that CGPA, finding a job into management consulting or market research industry was difficult for me. But during that time, even I didn't know that I wanted to go into management consulting. So better option or alternative for me was going into doing a master's or MBA. So I chose for MBA, and during that period of time, I knew that this would be a good path for me. So MBA helped me a lot in getting into management consulting industry. So it's not a prerequisite that you need an MBA to get into this industry, but if you have a good grades or if your CV is pretty good, then it will definitely help. But an MBA will definitely help you boost up your CV, and you might get into one of the major management consulting firms. So that would be a plus point on your CV, and it could definitely, if you want, then you can definitely go into management consulting via that.
Describe your general approach towards solving a decision analytics problem.
Okay, so there's not a generic approach to this, but it depends on project to project. So I'll go with the more common one. So what happens is that we come up with a hypothesis depending on the client's objectives. So let's say a product A is performing better than product B. That is our current hypothesis. So according to that, then we design the survey, get the necessary data. Getting the right data is also important. So designing a proper survey to get the right data is the most crucial thing in the initial part of the project. So after getting the data, basically you perform various analysis, and this is where statistics comes into play. Like you test whether product A's market share is significantly greater than product B's market share. So this analysis helps you deduce that whether your hypothesis was correct or wrong. But also sometimes what happens is that you have to reverse engineer your solution. So you have to start with thinking the opposite hypothesis, and if you have to check whether the data fits to that hypothesis or not. So there are multiple ways to go about that, but I think the most common one is the one that I described formally. And adding to that, using tools and tools like R and SQL, SQL primarily for getting the data, using R for plots and scatter plots, or like sometimes visualization and all. R and Tableau, that helps a lot. So approaching the problem would be like the hypothesis one that I told you earlier. Also visualization, because you the insights that you know, you have to convey them to your clients. So visualization is also a major part in that, and visualization helps you convey your insights easily. So that's why visualization is also a bigger part. It plays a bigger part in your problem solving.
So coming to our last question for today, is there any advice that you would like to give to our students?
So this is an advice that was passed to me by one of my seniors where I'm working. So in your basically whenever choosing your job, you should consider three major factors. So one would be the monetary benefits of the job, and second would be the work-life balance, and third and the most important in your 20s basically would be how passionate are you about the job, or how interested you are in that kind of a role. So I would say if any two of those three work out in your favor, or if any two of those three fulfill that description, then for sure take that. And as I said earlier also, if you are in your 20s, then focus on if you are passionate about working on that kind of job. So what happens is that once you get skilled enough in your field, or you become an expert in your field, the money automatically comes in. So there's no ignoring that. And another thing I would like to say is like during our days in Agnels, we used to do internships, but not a lot. So I would say start picking up internships in the field that you like. Start exploring stuff. During our days, most of our time, like we used to focus on faces and database and all. But nowadays, like you can approach multiple industries, multiple companies from various industries to explore what domain you are interested in, so that you get a clearer picture once you are in your final semester, or once you're about to graduate. Then you can start looking out for such jobs, and also pick up a hobby if you can. It helps in the long run.
Thank you, sir, for giving us this opportunity to interact with you today. It was great having you here.